Our objective is to be the best in the Midwest for serving veterans and active duty military. That's a stepping stone to the next goal, but we'll take the best in the Midwest for the moment. And I think that what's more important than the goal is the why behind the goal. And I have to tell you, and Jill mentioned that, I've written an op-ed on this, and I continue to think a lot about it, that higher education, traditional higher education, has failed our nation's veterans. Only 1 out of 10 of the million veterans that are in education are in institutions at the level of Grand Valley, if you look at it either by entering statistics or graduation rates. 1 out of 10. And they're coming to us with resources from their service. They're coming to us with incredible leadership, and higher education needs to be shocked into action as it relates to our nation's veterans.
So we've done some incredible stuff in the past 15 months or so, but going forward, we have a lot to look forward to. First of all, I am working with my colleagues over in the business school, MVE Lab, to hire a veterans programming coordinator. So that person will really be able to go full force on programming. So diverse veterans, female veterans, leadership, mental health, all that kind of stuff. We really want that person to be able to create great programming for our students to really take advantage of. So excited about that. We're talking in the midst, I say in the throes a lot of talking about a veterans leadership initiative, and the goal of that would be get more diverse students into senior management and executive positions. Very excited about that. We're going to continue to grow our ROTC program, and we have our ROTC students over here. I'm so glad you guys could make it today. We're looking at developing a green zone training for faculty and staff so we can really do a deep dive on what it means to be veteran inclusive. We hear a lot of talk about veteran friendly, but really we're going for more of a perspective of veteran inclusive. We want veterans to be part of the larger community here at Grand Valley and to get the value that comes from that.
Every time I needed help, I could always rely on the people that work here at Grand Valley, like Joe Wolf, always helping me when I needed the help, either school related or just personal. And when I wanted to quit school due to some personal and mental health issues I had at the time, she motivated me to not quit.
And then the other thing, we find is that we're very courageous. And again, not in this chest beating, let me go out and, run to the sound of gunfire, though clearly some of our colleagues do that, and some of them are going to do that, but they do their job when they're scared, without even thinking. And again, this isn't bravado, it's just this being that we sort of become when we join this club. And we're dutiful. We fulfill our obligations, whether we're hotshot executives or, just the worker of the workers. We always do what we say. I throw it out that this day is a day to celebrate. It's a day that we raise heroes up high. It's a day that we say thank you, which we should be doing every day. But it's also a day to get excited about the future, about next Veterans Day. About tomorrow and how we're going to think about Veterans Day. And really, at the end of it, how we're going to harness this excitement, this enthusiasm, this doggone pool of incredible talent, help them through the tough times and let them go, man. Let them run. And I'm telling you, they're going to deliver.